of suffering, the noble truth of the cause of suffering, the noble truth of the cessation of suffering, and the noble truth of the way to lead to the cessation of suffering. So we have four noble truths. This the Buddha gave this the first sermons to the five ascetics. This cover all the Buddha's teaching for the 45 years of his missionaries. Here, I think like all of you know why we call it the noble truth. See, noble truth of suffering. Think about suffering. Why we call it the noble truth of suffering? This means this suffering is discovered by the noblest of the nobles, the Buddha. The Buddha is the first person. He is the noblest person. He discovered this noble truth of suffering. That's why we call this noble, the noble truth of suffering, because discovered by the noblest of the nobles, the Buddha. And every meditator, the Buddha's followers, and the Buddha holy disciple, they practice meditation, just follows the guidance of the Buddha, because the middle way. And then they understand just suffering, the cause of suffering, the cessation of suffering is the way to lead to the cessation of suffering. That's why we call this the suffering is the noble truth, because who follows the Buddha's teaching and practice meditation, they become as noble person. This noble person to understand this truth. That's why we call it the noble truth of suffering. And also, who